What's up? What's up? Talking shit, getting clicks, original podcast, and you are watching the Me episodes with Mo 3 times. Let the children sing. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Mo 3 times. That's me. That's me over there. That's right. I'm Mo 3 times. Welcome to Talking Shit, Getting Click. Today we're going to talk all things World Cup, but don't forget Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. We go live, and you get your opportunity to call in and speak what's on your mind. We have topics to talk about, but hell, I don't care. It's a free-for-all. Give us a call, 313-825-5557. That's right, 313-825-5557. They said one more time, 313-825-5557. Call in. Thursdays nights, 7:30 p.m. We are live. Check us out. Let the children sing. Today's show. Que le pida a Dios que no me lo encuentre. Translates into, I hope he asks God that I never find him. Or, hold on. World Cup 2022 is getting messy. Plus more. That's right. We got more for you. But let's get into it. Before we talk about Saul and Lionel, we are going to talk about the United States men's national team. And they took on Iran earlier today, and I'm going to give you the spoilers. We won 1-0. Oh, I'm sorry. We're talking about football international. We won 1-0. That's right, guys. 1-0. But even before the boys took the pitch, the games were being played. The mind games. The Patriot games. See what I'm talking about? Let's check it out. Okay, even before the game started, the United States struck. What they did was pre-match, while they were previewing the game, there were images of the flags for both teams. The United States had our stars and stripes going, and then we had the Iranian flag. However, the Iranian flag was missing something in the images that were posted by the United States men's national team. And what it was missing was its Islamic Republic emblem. Right? I'll show you. This is what the flag looks like. This is the flag that the U.S. men's national team posted. You see what's missing? All right, so once they took that emblem away, the flag actually became the Iranian woman's protest flag. I'm giving cheers. That's right, U.S. struck first. The Iranians seemed very, very disrespected by that move and actually called World Cup Federation, the FIFA Federation, brought the rules into effect and said that the United States should actually be kicked out of the tournament for what it did, according to FIFA rules. However, come on now. They didn't say anything. FIFA has yet to comment on this whole mishap. However, moving forward, United States men's national team apologized for the flag and said, United States men's national team apologized for displaying the Iranian flag in such a fashion and said going forward that it will continue to use the normal flag that it had used. They had only used it to show solidarity with the Iranian women who are protesting the Iranian government. And why are the Iranian women protesting the Iranian government? Why? I'm going to tell you why. This is why. The reason why there has been protests in Iran is because Mahsa Amini, a young Iranian woman, was killed on 16th of September. Basically, the country's morality police, tasked with enforcing strict codes around dress and behavior, had arrested the 22-year-old Amini for not wearing her hijab correctly and sporting skinny jeans. Now, disclaimer, if I pronounce something wrong, regard me, please. I'm just trying to get this information out, and as long as you can kind of understand what I'm saying and follow with me, no harm, no foul. If you want to give me correct pronunciations in the comment section, you want to call in on Thursdays, you can do that. I'm down for whatever. has said the country's morality police, tasked with enforcing strict codes around dress and behavior, had arrested the 22-year-old for not wearing her hijab correctly and sporting skinny jeans. Her family says that Amini was beaten and her head was struck several times. Their sentiments correlate with members of the medical community who are well respected in Iran, who actually say the same exact thing. Amini was beaten, her head was struck several times, and as a result, she died. The government, however, is saying that, hey, her death was due to an underlying disease. So, who's protesting? The demonstrators reject this official line and from the country saying, hey, she didn't die from an underlying disease. She died because you whooped her head, right? So the demonstrators rejected an official line, and the protests are still happening around the country as we speak. Iranians of all ages, ethnicities, and genders have joined in the demonstrations, but it is mainly the younger generations that have taken to the streets. So women started this wave of protests, and everyone else has joined. Men and women are shoulder to shoulder. And how are they protesting? Man, in large street demonstrations, which have happened all over Iran in major cities and many small towns, women have burnt their hijabs. They dance in the street, which is basically forbidden. And others have cut their hair, like some of these ladies shown here. Especially this one with the Hawaiian. How you gonna cut the Hawaiian silky? Why? We understand it's a protest. And if you don't know what Hawaiian silky is, this is Hawaiian silky. It makes it look, wavy. It makes it look weak. Anyway, listen, the Iranian football team actually were with the protests. They refused to sing the national anthem at the World Cup in Qatar earlier on, 21st November, and the fans have chanted slogans against the regime outside the stadium. Violent clashes have at times broken out with protesters torching buildings of the security forces, and like I said, demonstrators around Europe, women from Stockholm to Athens, have actually cut their locks to show solidarity. So, how has the regime responded? Because we know the regime always has to respond. Security forces crack down on protesters very violently from the beginning, especially in areas where ethnic minorities live, such as Kurdistan and Balochistan. People have been shot for honking their car horns in support of protesters, with swaths of journalists, including those who reported Amini's death, lawyers, celebrities, sports stars, and civil society groups arrested. At least 402 people since I began this report, including 58 children, have been killed and several hundred injured, according to the US-based human rights activist news agency. These figures are largely to be much higher, as many of these deaths have gone unreported. The government says that 20 members of the security forces have been killed. All right, so this is going on everywhere. And the regime has accused foreign states, such as the US, which is called the Great Satan, and Israel, of stirring up dissent, though there is no evidence of this other than the United States men's national team hosting the Iranian women's protest flag. So, before this game even started, United States struck first, throwing little subliminal Jay-Z type digs at Iran. So, before the game with the United States team started, there was a meeting with the Iranian soccer team, Iranian football team, we're being international, that's right, and the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps. This is what these guys look like. You see them? Yes. Very tough. And the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps basically threatened the team and the team's family with torture and murder if they were shown doing any type of protest. Since then, the Iranian government says that the football team is allowed to protest within FIFA regulations. However, that's what the government is saying. The Iranian football team was definitely called out by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, and they were basically silenced. Before the game started, Iran went at the United States for their posting of the Iranian woman's protest flag instead of the regular Iranian flag with the Islamic Republic emblem on it. They decided to go to FIFA. And shout their grievances, and they wanted the United States to actually be kicked out of the tournament because of this infraction. However, the United States said that they did do it in solidarity with the Iranian woman's protest, and that going forward that they would use the normal Iranian flag. That seemed to satisfy the heads at FIFA, and there has been no comment since about the incident. Going into the match with Iran, in a press conference before the match started, Iranian reporter basically had some questions for the United States men's national team, most of it being in political in nature and not really related to the match at play. And it seems like another strike back from Iran, trying to get into the minds and the heads and maybe the souls of the United States men's national team. However, these questions were answered in a beautiful, wonderful fashion. Let's check out the recording.
Say you support the Iranian people, but announcing our country's name wrong. Country is named Iran, not Iran. Please, once and for all, let's get this clear. Second of all, are you okay to be representing a country that has so much discrimination against black people? Borders. And, we saw the Black Lives Matter movement for the past few years.
My apologies on the mispronunciation of your country. Yeah, that being said, there's discrimination everywhere you go. One thing that I've learned, especially from living abroad in the past years and having to fit in different cultures, is that in the U.S. we're continuing to make progress every single day. I grew up in a white family with obviously an African American heritage and background as well. So I had a little bit of different cultures, and I was very, very easily able to assimilate in different cultures. So not everyone has that ease and the ability to do that, and obviously it takes longer to understand. And through education, I think it's super important. Like you just educated me now on the pronunciation of your country. So it's a process. I think as long as you see progress, that's the most important thing.
All right, that was United States men's national team captain Tyler Adams answering a question from an Iranian reporter. Now, let me tell you something, guys. This is why I do the digging for you. I do the digging for you because everywhere I went, I was like, listen, who is this reporter? Who is he? A lot of people said he's unidentified, but when you listen to the interview in its entirety, he says his name and he says exactly the news agency that he's reporting for, guys. And I simply ran with that. And let me show you what he looks like. All right, shown here is Milad Javanmardi. Milad Javanmardi. He's the one who pointed out the mispronunciation of Iran. That's right, guys. Not Iran, Iran. So now that we know better, you gotta do better. So, if I say Iran, because I've been saying it, Iran all my life, Iranian, Iran. Iran, Iranian, right? So that's what he said. He said, you say you support the he got myself already. He says you support the Iranian people, but you're pronouncing our country's name wrong. Our country is named Iran, not Iran. Once and for all, let's get this clear, said the Press TV journalist. And let me tell you what, Milad, thank you. Give that man, put some respect on their name. So that's right. You saw Tyler there. He apologizes. He was a class act. He said, hey, we need education and, we need to sit back and just basically enjoy each other. But basically, we need education. And he thanked the journalist, Milad Javanmardi, for correcting him on the pronunciation of Iran. Okay? Football, Iran. Right? And then after all of that, this happened.
The ball comes across. It's Captain America to the rescue for the United States. And he runs right into the goalkeeper at the end of this, but lays it all on the line for his team and for his country and gets his moment. Assist in the first game. And then a goal here with the United States tournament at stake. And it's Christian Pulisic. Right place, right time. And what a header. So brave to get there first. The acceleration through.
That's right, guys. Christian Pulisic scored a game winner. And the beautiful thing is that right now they don't know when he's going to be back because he did hurt himself. He kind of caught a knee to his midsection there. But they say he's all right, and he was taken out in the second half. They didn't need an insurance goal. America played that defense. But yeah, Pulisic threw himself at the ball, scored the goal, and when he collided with the Iranian keeper Alireza Behranvand and had to be withdrawn at the half for Brendan Aronson. From there, the team was able to keep their strong defensive form, even with starting Cameron Carter-Vickers in place of defensive stalwart Walker Zimmerman. You guys got to learn these people. The team wasn't able to nab an insurance goal, allowing pressure from Iran late, but the one goal was all they needed to advance. So next up, they're going to clash with the Netherlands on Saturday, December 3rd. And let me tell you what, the Netherlands aren't no joke, guys. They're nice. They are nice with theirs. They are very nice with theirs. But hey, we can keep this Team USA rolling and going. Hey, we might have something here. I doubt it, but it seems like a good start for America to blast onto the international scene, and hopefully we can continue to develop our team and be really, really, really world contenders in the next couple of years. And maybe the next two World Cups there, we might be placing up in there. We might be placing, hopefully. All right, but on to what you came for. Guys, I know why you're here. I know why you are here. You are here because World Cup 2022 is getting messy. Or que le pida a Dios que no me lo encuentre. Which means I hope he asks God that I never find him. And that is basically Saul Canelo Alvarez talking to Lionel Messi of the Argentinian team, because Messi was a little messy. Or was he? Let's check out what, why, and how this all happened. Ooh, no, he didn't. Let's check it out again. Ooh, a little flick of the... So yeah, as you can see in that video, Messi kicked a Mexican soccer jersey. How disrespectful. Messi kicked the soccer jersey after the game. Canelo Alvarez says, vieron a Messi limpiando el piso con nuestra playera y bandera. Basically he said, did you see Messi cleaning the floor with our shirt and flag? Yo, dangerous, Nello. Very dangerous, because honestly, I didn't see a flag there. Here's a Mexican jersey. Didn't look like he was really cleaning the floor with it. Looks like he flicked it away, or he was kicking off his boots. That's what they call them, boots. I call them cleats, but they call them boots. So he kicked off his boots after trying to remove his kick. Oh, hold on. Let me link it. Lionel Messi is in his locker room, removing his boots from... Hold on. Let me do it one more time. All right. Lionel Messi is in the Argentina locker room, post-game, after beating Mexico 2-0, and he is removing his kit. Nah, maybe not. All right. So Lionel Messi was removing his boots. It looked like he's kicking off his boots and at the same time got a piece of the jersey that was put in front of him. I do not know if it was a jersey that was traded from, because soccer players take off their jersey just like they do in football in America. I think American football got the jersey thing from world football. You know what I mean? But it seemed like there was a jersey trade. Messi got a jersey, and it looks like he might have not been as, careful with that jersey as Canelo would have. All right, but it doesn't look like he stepped on the Mexican flag, which is great for everybody because we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need to get that messy. But still, I can understand the fans of Mexico as their national team went down to Argentina. And it must be so hurtful to see an international superstar that is well respected in the soccer community, such as Lionel Messi, to just display such disregard for Team Mexico. And I don't want to stir anything up for our Mexican fans out here. Let me show you. Look at this thumbnail here. You see Nello? Huh? You see Nello in the upper left-hand corner? Ripped. Look at the biceps on that guy. Nello usually fights around, I call him Nello, but his name is Saul Canelo Alvarez. Canelo, if you didn't know, is the masculine form of cinnamon. And as you can see, Canelo is a ginger. That's right. He has red hair and freckles. So they usually call him Canelo in Mexico. Yeah, international, that's what we know. But look at this. Yo, Messi is 5'7", about 150 pounds. They called him Little Messi. That's right. When he shot that shot, they called him Little Messi. Let me tell you, Saul, buddy is, I think, 5'9", and he fights at 168. And the difference is that if they were to get in the match, Messi would have to kick. He would definitely have to kick. And if Canelo hit him with that left hook of his, oh my goodness. He'd be going to see God. He going to see God, like children say. So yeah, that's basically what happened between Saul and Lionel. I tried to make that rhyme, guys. So man, you guys got time, watch that World Cup, brother, because it's just beautiful thing. But yeah, basically, the best boxer in the world had beef with the biggest soccer star in the world because of a perceived moment of disrespect that happened at the World Cup. So that's right, on Saturday, Argentina defeated Mexico 2-0 in the World Cup, thanks to a brilliant goal by Lionel Messi. The 35-year-old broke a scoreless draw in the 64th minute with a missile from the outside of the box. Argentina was playing for its tournament life in its second game after a shocking defeat from Saudi Arabia in their World Cup opener, and Messi heroically came through when his country needed it. It was a monumental moment for one of the all-time greats playing in what's likely his final World Cup. And after a long history of coming up a little short in the sports premiere event, man, they needed that. Saul Nello, native of Guadalajara, Mexico, immediately called him out on Twitter and in so many words said that it's on site. If he ever sees Messi in the street, Nello is tweeting, but his number one tweet is que le pida a Dios que no me lo encuentre. He posted that on yesterday, November 28th. And he said, if, basically it translates to, I hope he asks God that I never find him. Man, even with the knowledge now, that's what I got to ask Canelo. Canelo, understanding that he did not trample on the American flag. He did kick off a Mexican player's jersey, but me personally, whatever. He didn't step on that man's flag. I could see that as the ultimate disrespect, but hell, if you stomp on a jersey, that man's jersey that he's stomping on had the opportunity to beat him, grab his jersey and stomp on it, and he didn't have it. Messi did. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Mexico. Maybe next year, but we own this CONCACAF. How you say it? CONCACAF. 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 Yeah, CONCACAF. There we go. CONCACAF. It's the Confederation of North Central America and the Caribbean Association Football. CONCACAF. Hey, thanks for watching, talking shit, getting clicks. That's right. Original podcast. Don't you forget though, guys, que le pida a Dios que no me lo encuentre. Or World Cup 2022 is getting messy. That's right, guys. Don't forget, Thursday, 7:30 p.m. We're going live. 313-825-5557. 313-825-5557. One more time. 313-825-5557. 7:30 p.m. Thursday live. All right, we out of here.